Well, I thought I should do some sort of diary just for myself, really. A coronavirus diary. Just because there are loads of people suffering. It's really terrible. Loads of people suffering right now in order that other people aren't suffering. And I guess I'm one of the lucky ones who are not suffering right now or have not been touched by the disease, which is just ravaging the place and keeping even more people in a state of perpetual fear. But then there's other people rediscovering things that they've lost a long time ago. One of those things is a sense of community, and so it's I'm just this is more a video just for me, just to because otherwise it's just going to be like, oh yeah, do you remember those days of coronavirus? Yeah, right. It was quite lovely actually. There was some really nice things, and people were talking to each other. But they were, the. I mean, I guess in many ways they were forced to because you just do. You want something else to do apart from just look at. You've watched every single box set on Netflix. You've watched it all. There's nothing else to do apart from. Joe, I'm going to speak to someone in real life. Who the hell is that making that horrible noise outside? Do you know what I mean? But one of the good things is, and one of the reasons why I think I'm quite lucky is because of this, because all the houses are sort of, they've got their gardens sort of like back to back. The houses aren't back to back, but the gardens are. So it just makes for quite a nice communal sense. And this, you know what I mean? And it's just, I don't know why the screen's going so strange, but this is peak coronavirus days, and everyone's just chilling in the sun, while undoubtedly there's people losing their lives. There's other people doing like 16-hour shifts. It just seems so strange, and the light is the most ridiculously clear I've seen it for a while. It's just nuts how gorgeous the place is, how bright it is, and so there's just it's a strange time. You've got like people just in denial. I guess it feels like the people who are having the best time are the ones who are seeing things, not seeing things. They're not seeing things as they are. They're just accepting whatever is there. More like they're not projecting onto it and like, oh, I know, I've interpreted what I see before me correctly. It's more a case of, right, okay, let me just open these floodgates. I'm just going to have no sort of judgments about what's going to happen next, and let's just see what happens next. And those are the people who are the ones who are able to do that are the ones who are, I guess, not. And even for the doctors and nurses and so on, the ones who are able to say yes to whatever situation that they're in, they're the ones who are getting through it. And then the others are just are just finding it more difficult to sort of cope with that type of reality in which this is sort of taking place. And I had loads of friends who are sort of suffering or going through a similar sort of fate. They're just like, oh, when's this? I can't accept this. This is just too much. I need to give me a call. I'm going to hibernate. Give me a call when it's all over and done with. And so, but it's like they can't get away from it that easy. It's not going away. It's not this thing where you can predict. It's sort of the situation's going to decide, and whether it's sort of like a naturally, something which has occurred or originated from eating a pangolin, or someone just got a bit too greedy. It was a pangolin too far. It was the camberlin that broke the camel's back, or whether it was something which was authored. It was constructed and so on, or manufactured. Who knows? And you know, in terms of my level, who cares? It's happening, and so it's just about what you do whilst you're in this sort of spot. What your what you got to work with, what your assets, what your liabilities, in the sense of, as Wesley said when attempting to break into the castle to free Buttercup. Yeah, so that's basically it. And then dogs going off. It all seems a bit of unrest in the air. I better stop.